Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I have written all the term 2 notes, ma'am.
Good. Okay. So I have given a tableau column. How many of you finished?
I have also written, ma'am.
Fine, dear. How many of you finished the tableau column?
Ma'am, me.
Okay.
Ma'am, me, ma'am. Me, ma'am.
alone, ma'am.
Okay, dear. So first one is about Shankara, right? So Shankara, he was born in Kerala, and in
Ma'am,
which century?
ma'am, 8th century.
Its main idea, what he advocated.
Ma'am, I didn't remember his
Advaita,
writing, ma'am.
Advaita.
Illusion of Maya, ma'am.
Children, please, everyone go on mute. Someone audio is disturbing. Thank
Ma'am,
you,
his
dear.
idea was Advaita.
Okay. What are all other doctrine or other philosophy?
Ma'am, everything was Maya or illusion, ma'am.
Okay, he considered everything as like an illusion or Maya which is around us, and then he preached renunciation of the world. Okay. And the third one is adaptation of the path of knowledge to understand the true nature of Brahman and attain salvation. These 3 points you can write. And what about Ramanuja? Born in
Ma'am, Tamil Nadu, ma'am.
the one
Tamil
in
Nadu,
12th
which
century.
Ma'am,
century?
in the 11th century.
11th century. Main idea?
Ma'am,
Vishishta Daita, ma'am.
Vishwa.
Vishishta
Vishesh
Daita,
Daita.
ma'am.
Ma'am, Vishesh
Vishist
Advaita.
Advaita
Ma'am,
or
Vishwa.
Manish, I think there is problem with your side. Whenever you are unmuting, no, the background noise is more. So please check on it. Okay. Yes. What are all the other principles he is having?
Ma'am, to get salvation, we should devote Vishnu, ma'am.
Yes, Lord Vishnu. Okay. So Vishnu in his
Soul is
base,
different
like the
from Supreme God, ma'am.
yes, both are remain distinct. Very good. So then last one is Basavana. So he was born in Karnataka
Karnataka, ma'am,
and
12th century, ma'am.
12th century, and
12th
then main
century.
idea is Veerasaivism and or Saivas and his other philosophies. He was against few things. What are they?
Ma'am, equality of
Reality.
unequality of all humans, ma'am. He was against.
Yes, and then
Ma'am, and to attain salvation, we should completely devote to Lord Shiva, ma'am.
that is okay.
Ma'am,
Other than that,
treatment
he
of women.
strongly yes treatment of women and Brahmical ideas about caste. Okay, and also he against the rituals which people were practiced and ideal form of worship. Okay, all these things he against. Okay, so this is about Basavana. Okay, and then we discussed about saints of Maharashtra, right? And the last point, few children they were not understand. I'll repeat it. Okay, so according to the Maharashtra saints, no, uh, they have a different form of tradition they practice, that is about Lord Vishnu. So according to them, Lord Vittala, okay, Vittala is a god. They show bhakti towards God Vittala. Okay, Vittala is a form of Lord Vishnu. And what is the main? Where is the main temple for Vittala? It is in Pandarpur. Okay.
Bandarpur, ma'am.
Yes, in some other place also nowadays the devotees they constructed Vittala temple, but the main temple for Lord Vittala is in Pandarpur. Okay, so here as well as on the notion of a personal God residing in the hearts of all people. That means everyone they personally treated one particular God, right? Yes, everyone has some favorite God, right? Yes or no?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
here, yes,
Ma'am.
here in Maharashtra, most of the people they thought that Lord Vittala is the personal god. which resides in the heart of all people. So every people, all the people in the place, they thought that Vitala is their personal god. They think they were very favorite. Everyone is having some favorite god, right? So like that, your Vitala is the favorite god for everyone there. Okay, and then these saint poets, they rejected few things. So what are all the things they rejected? So the first one is about the ritualism. Okay, what is ritualism, children? Already I told you. What is ritualism?
Ma'am, doing many rituals, ma'am, like walking around fire and
Yes. So
sacrifices.
yes, ritual practices people they are using. Even some people they are doing aartis. Some people they are giving prasadam or I told you right, walking on the fire. All these things, all these under the ritual practices. So they rejected all form of rituals. Okay, and also outward display of pity. Okay, so outward display of pity means pity is nothing but devotion. Okay, so outward display means some people they will show off their devotion to everyone, right? They are the one, they are completely devoted to the God and they were giving more offerings to the God. Some people they were forming some organizations and they will do something to the people or to the God. Some people they will give more offerings to the God, right? Yes, sir. In the temple and all, they will give more offers, right? They will donate. Yes. Did you notice that? Even the names of particular people also mentioned there. Someone who donated the particular thing or particular puja on particular day, they will.
Ma'am,
Mm,
ma'am, in a temple I noticed, ma'am, there was a name and it was written that he donated the main deity, ma'am.
yes, so like that. So outward display of pity. Okay, that means they will show off their devotion to everyone through the money or through some sacrifices or through their devotion, whatever it is. Okay, so outward display of pity and social differences based on birth. So they were
Ma'am,
against all these things. Yes,
ma'am, I could not understand outward display of PT, ma'am.
that is what, dear. Some people know. They will show off their devotion to everyone. I'm doing these things for the God. I'm doing all these things to the God. Like that, they will show off, right? They will give more donation to the temple
Yes, ma'am.
and they will talk about that. That is what outward display of pity. They will display whatever they did to the God or did for the God. But God doesn't ask all these things, right? Yes or no? God doesn't ask
Yes, ma'am.
all the ritual practices which we are following, and He doesn't ask all the pujas or the donations which we people are giving to the God. No, He's not asking all these things, but people are doing. So this Maharashtrian saints, no, they were rejected all these things. So they don't want all these things. Okay, and also during the same period, based on their birth, there is a social differences. So they also rejected that. Social differences means higher caste, lower caste, people were treated differently, right? Based on their occupation or based on their birth, they were treated differently, right? For example, if anyone they were born in uh, lower caste, okay, they were treated differently and their jobs are different, right? So they rejected all these things. So the Maharashtrian saints, they don't want to follow all these things. Okay, so sorry, they rejected all these things. Okay, the ritualism, the display of pity and social differences. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So the next point is about they also rejected the idea of renunciation. What is this idea of renunciation? Renunciation means what?
Rejection,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
living alone.
Rejection. Very good. Yes. Okay. So renunciation means rejection, I said. So according to Shankara or Ramanuja, all these people know they want to renunciate, right? They want to come out of their family, right? So Maharashtrian saints know they actually rejected that. We have to live along with the family. Okay, we should not reject everything. We should not reject our family. We don't want to reject our relatives. Okay, we need to live family life. Okay, so according to Maharashtrian side, they prefer to live with the families and hearing their livelihoods like any other. 1 minute, children. Yes, any other person. So how other people are living, right? So the same way, all the people they can live. Okay, but we have to do whatever humble things we can do for other people. So that we can do. If any person, if they are in need of some help, we have to do that. Okay, we should help others. We have to do our work, and through the work we can spend some amount for our family, and we have to serve for other people. Okay, so the Maharashtrian saying, they rejected renunciation, but they prefer people to live along with their family, and they can take their work, and from that work they will earn some money, right? So they can use, using that money they can serve to other people who are in need, right? So we can help them. So they insisted the idea of humanist. So humanist means what? We are helping other people, right? We have to help. So when we are helping other people, only then we can show our bhakti. Okay, that is the idea of Maharashtra. Okay, so always we have to help other people. Okay, so that we can easily attain salvation according to the Maharashtrian saints. Okay, so we have to share others. Even some people they were suffering from lot, right? So we have to share others' pain as well. When we are sharing others' pain, definitely God will love us and we can attain the salvation. So that is the idea of Maharashtrian saints. So here there is a famous Gujarati saint. His name is Narshi Mehta. Okay, so Narshi Mehta, what he said is, there are Vaishnavas who understand the pain of others, because according to Vaishnavas, they have to help other people, right? So far we discussed about that only, right? So the Maharashtrian said they insist to help other people. So here Narshi Mehta, he expressed his thought about the Vaishnavas, that is the people, the Vaishnava pain,
Ma'am,
pain.
Vaishnavas are also Nayanars only, no, ma'am?
Vaishnavas are the devotees of God Vishnu, right? Vitala, right? Just now I told you. So Nayanas were the devotees of Vishnu, right? Correct only. Actually, different form.
Devotees of Vishnu, ma'am. Ma'am, Nayanas are devotees of Shiva, ma'am.
Sorry. Nayanas are devotees of Shiva, right? Am I correct? Yes. So here, no, here they referred about Vaishnavas. Here they referred about Vitala. Okay, those who are following Vitalas, no, Vishnu. Okay, those who are the followers of Vishnu, they refer as Vaishnavas here. Okay, so they understand the pain of others. Is it clear? Is it clear, children?
Ma'am, I could not understand that last point what he's selling, ma'am. He's telling,
That's
ma'am.
what here. Those who are following the Lord Vitala, no, so they understand others' pain because they are helping others, right? See, the people they are helping others. Those who are following Vitalas, they are helping others, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So they can easily understand others' pain. That is the meaning there. If we understand others' pain only, we will help them, right? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
See, according to the Maharashtrian saints, no, their main idea is humanist, right? So humanist means we have to share whatever we have, right? Or we have to share the suffering people, share the money or whatever it is. Okay, we have to share the person, one who is in need or one who is in pain. Okay, so that is why the Gujarati saint he mentioned like that. Okay. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is about the saints of Maharashtra. And here there is one more point about this Maharashtrian saint. I already told you we have some of the famous Maharashtrian saints, right? 4 names I told you. Do you remember that? Jnaneshwar, Namdev, Eknath, and Tukaram.
Ma'am, I remember, ma'am.
Yes, Jnaneshwar, Namdev, Eknath, and Tukaram. So these they were the devotees of Lord Vitala. I told you, right? So in this form, actually, there is a small subgroup. Actually, we have a large group of people. They followed Lord Vitala. So in that also, the Vitala it gives a small group. Okay, so that we call it as Varkari sect. Varkari. Okay, so there are different groups are there among them. Okay, so one is the Varkari sect. Okay, so they also devoted Vitala. Okay, they used a powerful mode of devotion when compared to other people. No, these people they were devoted a lot. Okay, what Omkar? You have mentioned something. I even have book. Omkar. Omkar, are you there? Ma'am, I cannot unmute. Okay, tell me why you have entered. I even have book.
Ma'am, he's telling that I am from Maharashtra and I know the saints and I have books about the saints, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Oh, there is a long conversation going on in the chat box. Okay, fine. Okay, dear. So our next topic is about Nathpandi, Siddhas and Yogis. I think you will be very familiar with this, right? Siddhas and Yogis and all you already know, right? So similar to that,
Yes, ma'am, in
Nathpandis also.
sixth standard you made a study that in sixth standard you taught us about this, ma'am.
Is it?
Yes, ma'am. I don't remember, ma'am, at what chapter, but in sixth standard you have taught this, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
No, I
Our
didn't
next,
remember, ma'am.
pardon?
I didn't remember that you taught this, ma'am.
Ma'am, you thought about the Buddha and the Jainism, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, dear, but I didn't thought about yogis, siddhas and all, right? But you may aware of that, right? You may heard about siddhas and yogis. The term you heard, right, somewhere. So when you hear the word siddhas and yogis, what comes in your mind? Tell me what it may related to.
Ma'am, Maharishi Yogi, ma'am.
Meditation and exercise, ma'am.
Yes, meditation, exercises, then
Yoga, ma'am.
yoga. Very good. Then okay, fine. So meditation, yoga, and exercises that comes in your mind, right? So what may be their bhakti here, according to them? So you said that when they were when you
Ma'am, to
hear
do
the word,
all these exercises, ma'am. To do yoga, ma'am.
yes. So meditation, okay, that is the bhakti according to them. Okay, they don't have any form of God. They don't have any form like this is the God like that. They don't have any form. Okay, so formless ultimate reality is meditation for them. So when we are doing the meditation, when we are laying meditation, okay, so that is the way to reach the God according to these people. Okay, so they are also teaching about oneness only, but without any form. So we have a form for Vishnu, Shiva, and other gods, right? But here, according to these people, they don't have any form of God. That is why the formless ultimate reality. Okay, that is meditation according to the Siddhas and Yogis. Okay, the Maharashtrian saints they actually rejected renunciation of the world, right? So they want to reject everything. But here the Nathpandi Siddhas and Yogis, they advocated renunciation of the world. That means they insisted to renunciate the world, to reject the world. Okay,
Ma'am,
so we cannot live along with the family. Yes.
ma'am, it is
Yes,
the
Avanti.
formless ultimate reality only, no, ma'am?
Yes. That is, they referred here as meditation as a formless ultimate reality. Okay, formless means you know, right? Without any form, without any shape, or without any structure. Ultimate reality means supreme or a highest thing, right? And reality
ma'am.
means that is the truth. So meditate only through the meditation, okay, without any form. If we if we lay in meditation, we can reach the God. That is the meaning here. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so meditation is the only way to reach the God according to them, right? So everyone can do the meditation. Is it easy?
No, ma'am.
No, it is very difficult to do the proper meditation, right? So if you want to achieve the proper meditation, first of all, we have to train our mind. Okay, so if you want to train our mind, we have to go for number of trainings. Okay, like practicing yogasanas, breathing exercise, and then only we will go for meditation. Okay, so in our school also we are insisting you to do the yogasanas, breathing exercise, and meditations, everything, right? When you are having a physical classes, you will be having all these things, right? So it actually gives some freshness and positive things to us, right? So that is why we are insisting to do that. So how many of them are doing it now? Are you all having that practice?
Yes, ma'am. Daily morning I'll go up and upstairs and I'll do, ma'am.
So what we insisted in our school, how many times we have to do the meditation?
2 or 3 times, ma'am.
2 times, right?
2 times, ma'am.
Morning and in the evening, right? So how
Yes,
many of
ma'am.
you following? Only one. What about others?
No, me,
Ma'am, but I
ma'am.
do 3 times a day, ma'am. Ma'am, one in the morning and one in the evening and
Only the
one
morning
before
I
going
will
to
do,
sleep.
ma'am.
Okay, good. So others you can, yes, those who are not started or those who are not practicing, no, you can start practicing. It will be helpful for you to refresh your mind. Okay, and also you will be having some positive thoughts when we are doing this. Okay, so start practicing. Anyway, if we started the school means you will be having meditation, but I'm not sure about yogas and asana. Okay, but you will be having this breathing exercise practice and meditation. Okay, so before come to school, start practicing that. Okay, yes. So other than that, one important point about Nathpandi Siddhas and Yogis is this group become particularly popular among the lower caste. What is the reason, children? Why they were popular among the lower caste?
Ma'am, because they don't show any, I mean, any differences, ma'am. They don't discriminate.
They don't discriminate then.
Everyone thought that only Aryas or Vaishnavas can devote Vishnu, but here only meditations, so lower caste can also do this.
Okay, good. Then that's all. Okay, so we can easily approach these people. Okay, the common people, they can easily approach them because they will be in the small village or in the forest region or in the rural region. One thing, and everyone can practice this, and these people they also ready to give training to everyone. Okay, so that is the reason they were very popular among the lower caste people. And there is no discrimination here. They will treat everyone equally. So that is also one reason. Okay, and these people, the Nathpandi, Siddhas, and Yogis, no, they also criticizes the conventional religion which has created the ground for devotional religion. That is already we have some practices, right? Some uh, religious practices we have, right? like Hinduism. In Hinduism, we have different forms. They criticizes all the conventional religions what we are following, what they are following. Okay, because according to them, the meditation is the only form, right? So whatever religious practices, whatever rituals we are doing, no, they were against all those things. Okay, and we have some social orders we are following, right? So they were also against them. Okay, the Brahmins the Brahmical caste, Brahmical orders we are maintaining, right? The Varna system, or else based on the birth we are treating the people, right? And we have some ritual practices, as we already discussed about ritual practices, right? So all these ritual practices, uh, they were actually against that. They criticized about all these ritual practices. Okay, and these people, they become more popular in northern India when compared to South India. In northern India, this Nathpandi Siddhas and yogis were very, very popular. Okay, so this is about Nathpandi Siddhas and yogis. Any doubt? So very easy. Only one point you have to remember. According to them, if we lay in meditation, we can uh, attain salvation. So that is the only path. Okay, meditation is the only path to attain salvation according to them. If you want to do that, if you want to attain salvation, or if you want to learn meditation, we need some practices. We have to train our mind and we have to train our body through the yogasanas or the breathing practices. That's all. Okay. Any doubt? Any doubt, children? Are you all here?
No doubts, ma'am.
No
Thank
doubt.
you.
No doubts, ma'am.
Oh, everyone is waiting for someone to start. Okay, fine. So the next topic is about Islam and Sufism. So you already know about Islam and Sufism, right? In first lesson itself, we studied about Islam, Sufism, and all, right? You all remember that?
Yes, ma'am. They only have one God, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, fine. So here the Saints had much in common with the Sufis, so much so that it is believed that they adapted many ideas of each other. So Saints here referred to the praised for his knowledge or truth or their devotion, like a saint only. So how the saints were devoted, how much knowledge they gained, right? So here also there are some saints. Okay, they are very common, like Sufis, common with the Sufis. Okay, both the Islam and Sufis, no, both are more or less same. Okay, but there is some differences. Okay, in Islam, no, they have to follow certain things. What is it? They have a strong belief in Allah and Muslim, and they have strong rituals. They have to practice certain things, right? Like they have to do the prayers regularly, and during some festival time and all, they will take fasting, right? And they have to follow certain strong rules and regulations in Islam. Okay, code of behavior, like they have to be very honest, like that. They have uh, a long list of rules and regulations in Islam. So in Sufism, certain things they actually not following whatever in Islam they are following. Okay, but here the Sufism also comes from Islam only. They are like a, which is a small group from Islam. Okay, so what is the difference between these two people, that is Islam and Sufism? How, what are all the religious practices the Sufis they are following? That we are going to discuss in this topic. Okay, so this Islam they have a different ideas, and the Sufis they have different ideas, but more or less same. Okay, not exactly everything is same here. Okay, so that is why here mentioned the Sufis were Muslim mystics. Okay, mystics is nothing but a person who tries to gain religious or spiritual knowledge through prayer or devotion. Okay, so Sufis were also the followers of Muslim. Okay, so Muslim mystics means they were the followers of Muslim. So if they want to become a Sufis, no, they have to follow some religious practices and they will gain some spiritual knowledges through the prayers and devotion. Is that clear, children? Is that clear?
Ma'am, I could not understand, ma'am.
Mystics means a person who tries to gain knowledge or spiritual knowledge, sorry, gain religious or spiritual knowledge. Okay, so how they will gain the religious or spiritual knowledge means through the prayer or through the devotion or a deep thought about a particular belief. Okay, that
Okay,
we call
ma'am.
it as mystics. Okay, Muslim mystics means they will these people, that is the mystics, no, they will follow certain rules and regulations from Muslim, but not completely. Okay, so we call them as a Sufis.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
yes. So here they rejected outward religiosity. What is outward religiosity? Can anyone tell me outward religiosity? So religiosity means what?
Ma'am, they didn't consider the other religions, ma'am.
Okay, anything else? First tell me what is religiosity. From the word itself you can identify.
Ma'am, a city which only one religion of gods,
Read
like
the spelling.
people who only follow one religion of God. Ma'am?
Okay, other idea?
Ma'am, they show which religion they are.
Okay, fine. So religiosity is nothing but if some people they have a strong belief on one particular religion. According to them, their religion is the best one. Okay, they will not accept other religion and all, right? Yes or no? Some people they are like that, right? Our religion is the best. Like that, they have the strong feeling and they have the strong belief. So that is religiosity. So here they rejected all these outstandard or outward in the sense, uh, apart from that, like extend the limit, like that. Okay. So those who are having such feeling, no, they rejected all these things. We have to treat all the religion equally. Okay. So if anyone is following this religiosity, anyone is having that strong religious feeling, they rejected all these things. Okay, and they emphasize love and devotion to God. Emphasized means you know, right? What is emphasized? Yes, children, what is emphasized?
Focus, ma'am.
Focus, very good. A special importance we will give, right? Sometimes. So they focus on love and devotion to the God. We can actually give our love and devotion to the God, but we should not say that ours is the best. Okay, only ours is the best. Like that, we should not say. Okay, we should have a feeling, but it should not be over. What we can say, not beyond the limit. Okay, and compassion towards all fellow human beings. That means compassion towards all fellow human beings means what? It's very easy, right? What is the meaning of this?
Ma'am, your voice is feeble.
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear or not?
It's clear, ma'am.
Yes. What is mean by compassion towards all fellow human beings? It's
Ma'am,
very simple,
equality,
right?
ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, you have to respect all the other
Equality,
people's
ma'am.
Equality. Okay. Anything else? Any other answer?
respecting other people, ma'am.
Respecting other people. Okay. See, sometimes we will some people they were in suffer, right? They will be suffering from something. So we have to help them, right? So we should have that feeling. So understanding others' feeling. So we discussed about it in Saints of Maharashtra topic, right? We have to help other people, our fellow human beings. We have to help. Okay, so that
Yes,
is what
ma'am.
here this Sufis also um, expected. Okay, so they should have the compassion towards. That compassion means your feeling. Okay, we have to show our feelings towards all the fellow human beings. That is those who are in need or those who are in suffering. We have to help them. Okay, that is the meaning here. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the next one is the Islam people, they propagated strict monotheism or submission or to one God. So monotheism means you all know what is the meaning of mono. Mono means
One, ma'am.
One, ma'am.
yes, mono means one, right? Theism means worship of God. Okay. The first lesson when we are discussing, no, I told you about theology and all. Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
So theism means is nothing but worship of God.
Ma'am,
So
worship of God.
monotheism, yes, monotheism means we have to worship to a single God. So there is another meaning here. It is they are given submission to one God. So Islam people they propagated monotheism. That means according to them, God Allah is the only supreme God. Okay, and these people they rejected ideal worship. You all know that, right? In Islam, they don't have any statues or any pictures or photographs, right? They will everyone they will join together at one place and they will worship the God, right? They don't have any ideal form of worship, right? I hope everyone aware of that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And here they considerably simplified rituals of worship into collective prayers. So collective prayers means so everyone join at one particular place and they will start worshipping the God. So that is collective prayer. Okay. So they have a very simplified ritual, but they will do it as a collective one. Is that clear? So in dargahs, they will do the prayer, right? They will fix one particular time, and in that time, everyone they will uh, assemble there and they will pray the God, right? But there is no very elaborated rituals like in Hinduism or in any other religious they are doing, right? They will be having a very simple ritual form. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
So what happened? Everyone is sleeping? Is it
No,
boring,
ma'am.
children?
No, ma'am, it's not boring.
Because I didn't get much answer from you all. What happened? So usually there will be a lot of interaction in this class. Okay, fine. So listen. So the next point is the Muslim scholars they developed a holy law that we call it as Shariat. You know what is mean by holy law, right? Holy means
Yes, ma'am.
the
Holy
pure.
book, ma'am.
Yes, so like that, the Muslim scholars they developed certain laws. Okay, that we call it as Shariat. Okay, this also will be asked in sorry, children. This will be asked in the 1 mark. Okay, so the holy law of Muslims we call it as dash. So that is Shariat and theology of Islam. So theology means I already told you, right? What is mean by theology?
Ma'am, praying to God.
Yes, not praying. Theology. Logy means study, right? So theology means
Ma'am,
study of the
God.
nature of the God. Okay. So the Muslim scholars they created the law, holy law, as well as like various concepts or thoughts about the Islam. They created all these things. Okay. So when this religion, no, gradually it becomes more complex when they are adding all these laws or rules and regulations for the Muslims. No, this religion become more complex. Okay, so the Sufism, no, they don't want to go for such complex things, so they created some different way for them. Okay, so according to them, they have a personal devotion to God. Okay, so how the other peoples we discussed, no, they have the personal belief in God. The Maharashtrian saints, they have the personal belief in God, right? So like that, here the Sufis also, they have the personal belief in the God.
Ma'am, your voice is feeble, ma'am.
Am I clear now?
Ma'am,
Children, am I clear?
slowly, ma'am.
Yes. Please check your connection, dear. Okay. So how some people know they have love towards other person. So according to some people, no, Manish, can you please go on mute, Manish? Yes, thank you, Manish. See, sometimes no, we will give our complete love to someone. Maybe your mother or father, whoever may be. Sometimes we will love them. No one in this world, right? So like that, here we have to give our 100% love towards the God. Instead of following all these rules and regulations, we are hurting ourselves. Instead of hurting ourselves, the only thing is we can give our complete devotion, complete love towards the God. Okay, when compared to anyone in the world, if you give our complete love towards the God, okay, we can easily reach the God. So that is the thing which was followed by the Sufism. Okay, so the Sufi saints, the Sufis people, they followed that. So how they
Ma'am, does
reached
the
all these things?
Sufism still exist, ma'am?
Yes, we have Sufism. Okay, yes. So
Ma'am,
here I told you
ma'am, meeting
they
is going to
followed.
end, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, children, I'll stop here. In the next class, we will continue Sufism. Okay.